Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 2007 BMW 328 sedan. It's got 64,000 miles on it. It is a manual transmission, 6-speed, clean title, clean Carfax. We can finance it through Alaska Federal Credit Union. We can put an extended warranty on it. We welcome trades. So this is known as the E90, 91 or 92 body style, depending on the coupe, wagon, or sedan. They went through a complete redesign in 06 and 07, depending on the coupe or the sedan. We bought it or took it and kept it just because it's a manual transmission. So it's got adaptive xenon lights on it, which is uncommon. It is a sport package car. It's got heated seats. The body's in really good shape. It's jet black paint and it's 10 years old. So if I owned this car, I would probably have the paint cut. The surface is fine. It's just, if you're familiar with this paint, it is very unforgiving. I think it should be illegal, personally, but it's just what it is. The body's in really good shape. So they just did a bunch of work on it. The valve cover gaskets were done, which is a common thing on this particular car. You can see the trunk is very clean underneath the deck lid. Just went through a service. So we took it on trade from a customer who was looking for an all-wheel drive because of the recent weather. And so we sold him an all-wheel drive wagon. And he traded this again. And we kept it just because, well, the mileage is way lower than usual. And then also we love the manual transmission. So I don't think you can pick up the imperfection. There's some of the imperfections in the paint. So it just needs to be cut. That's an easy enough fix. And for a 10-year-old car, it's above average. The body's clean. The back seat's basically new. Doesn't look like anybody has sat in it. So I've got the books and I've got one master key for it, which is here. You can tell it's a sports package car because of the higher or more exaggerated bolsters here. You've got an exaggerated bolster here. You also have the ability to inflate and deflate side airbags here in your bolsters to squeeze you into the seat. It's got a lumbar, and then it's also got an extendable leg brace here for long road trips, which is nice because that will support underneath your legs. You've got winter mats, which we actually put in it. You also have power folding mirrors. That's not a common thing for this generation, which we like. So you've got brushed aluminum trim. I mean, the interior, now that I get in this thing, is really clean. You can passenger side door and leather. There's no signs of wear and tear anywhere. The dash is really clean. So sport steering wheel. Brushed aluminum trim, as I mentioned, the 6-speed manual transmission. You do have dual heated seats. You've got dual auto climate control. Audio, you've got your tuner, CD player, auxiliary input. Nice thing about this car is you do have Bluetooth and an onboard computer, so the Bluetooth was not common back then. Configuration and BMW Assist, push button start, multifunction steering wheel, so your ability to scroll through radio stations, CD tracks, a programmable button on the steering wheel. You've got voice activation over here, you have volume control on the left, Bluetooth activation, your onboard computer system, cruise control, automatic headlights, fog lights, as I mentioned, power folding mirrors. You also have home link, so 3 buttons up here, programmable for security gates and garage door openers. And you have a sunroof. I should close that just so you know that it works. And then we do have a full set of books that are in the trunk, and then you do have an aux input. It doesn't look like there's not a USB in this, but there's an aux input. I think that's it. So 64,138 miles. This is a local car that a customer traded in, as I mentioned, on a wagon. They were just looking for an all-wheel drive option. So the condition, mileage, and this thing right here is why we kept it. We really like manual transmission BMWs. So anyways, pretty nice. We can finance it through Alaska Federal Credit Union, as I mentioned, and also on this particular car we can put an extended warranty on it for a super reasonable amount of money. They don't typically, I mean, the appeal to this car is the low cost of ownership, but just psychologically, if you wanted a warranty, it's very affordable in this particular car. If you've got questions or would like additional information, we can be reached at 503-227-2222. 2354. Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.